I've noticed that people seem to really enjoy a prefab home with a rooftop deck and was getting a little bit concerned that I'd never be able to top that feature. That was until I got a comment from j.cameron.stewart.adams on another video that said, all she needs are some pontoons. A prefab home that floats. That's a world that I one day want to live in. Spoiler alert, we are. We are living in that world right now. And did I mention it's got a rooftop deck? Big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for people to stand out online. Ahoy and welcome to Baltimore. The reason I'm here is to show you the Flo Home 1. Not only is it the first home from Flo Home, but it's also the first floating home on this YouTube channel. So it's right behind the camera. Let's take a look. There she is, folks, the Flo Home 1. A one bedroom, one bathroom, prefab home that floats, that sleeps for people. Now, you might be sitting there thinking, this is a houseboat. And you would be right. Technically, this is a houseboat, but it is not like any houseboat that I've ever seen. Granted, I haven't seen many, but wait until you see the inside of this home. Let's check off the features. Rooftop deck, check. Floating prefab home is a feature on its own, check. And then we've got not one, but two spiral staircases. Bonus, check. All right, I think the best place to start is gonna be the inside because I'm already losing daylight outside. However, I will come up top after dark because it is a full-on vibe up here and I definitely wanna show you what's going on. All right, I'm coming back down the spiral staircase. This is only my second take, so I'm not even winded. Let's go inside. Welcome inside Flo Home 1. Now, if you didn't pick up on it, Flo Home is short for floating home. It's a pretty clever name because that's exactly what this is. I have been in hundreds of prefab homes, as you know if you followed the channel. However, I haven't been on a houseboat since the year-end party of my 7th grade class. I remember it like it was yesterday. Jocelyn Stringer's parents rented a boat for the afternoon for a year-end fiesta. I got into some bad potato salad and spent the day in the bathroom. It was horrible. With that said, I'm definitely not the authority on houseboats, but I do like what they've done here. This place is completely tricked out. As you can see, the front wall is all glass. They've got the sliding glass door out to the patio that has access to the rooftop deck. On either side of this living room, they've got 3 windows. So you've got harbor view on that side. On this side, we've got the city, and then right behind me, we've got kind of a seawall. And first time in Baltimore, but there's a lot of exercising going on over there, so this could be the healthiest city in the world. I haven't checked the stats, but definitely a contender. From the living room, we move into the kitchen. One thing I want to point out about this houseboat is I'm going to say that technically it's a houseboat, but there is no helm. This isn't a boat that you're going to load up with 400 beer and a carton of De Mauriers and take out to the cove on 4th of July weekend. This is a lot more sophisticated than that. I think it's technically a houseboat because that's what they needed to do to pass regulations to be able to use it the way they want to use it. So yeah, there is a motor on the back, but keep an eye out for somewhere that you can actually drive this thing. It doesn't exist. What you'll notice is we have got a huge island that almost spans the entire width, just enough room to walk down either side. You've got 4 bar stools over there. On this side, sink in the middle, dishwasher here, bank of drawers on this side. Under the sink, obviously, you got the under the sink storage. We've got a beverage fridge, let's say. I think it's a wine fridge right here. Garbage drawer, and then another drawer up top. So behind me, we've got a pantry type thing here. These all pull out. They got the gas cooktop right on the middle of this side. And then over here, they've got the fridge. So this is not the biggest fridge in the world, but it's not a small fridge either. Somewhere in the middle, all right? So you got 2 freezer drawers and the fridge up top. One of the cool things about this home is they've got hallways running down both sides. So it's kind of got like a central kitchen, central bathroom, and then the bedroom at the end. Let's keep moving. Big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. I use websites daily. According to my search history, I went to 9 of them yesterday, and it was easy, but I don't have a lot of experience building them. That's where Squarespace comes in. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for people to stand out online. Whether you're just starting out or running a full-on business, Squarespace makes it easy to build out a website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from courses to content. I've been building using one of their templates. However, a noteworthy feature they have available is called Design Intelligence. This is a result of 2 decades of industry-leading design expertise combined with AI, for those wondering. I gave Design Intelligence a whirl, and it starts off by gathering info about what you want your website to look and feel like to give it a brand personality. Critically important. Are you professional, playful, sophisticated, friendly, bold, quirky, or innovative? I think it's pretty obvious that I'm sophisticated, so I will select that and move into the next prompt. After working through the 5 steps, the website is created and you simply input your information and make changes as you see fit. Head to squarespace.com for your free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/CarrieTarno to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. So from the kitchen, the next space in the home is the bathroom, and what I like about this bathroom is it has 2 accesses, one on either side of the home. So if you get into the potato salad in a hot afternoon and that entrance is blocked, you can always come down to this side. Hopefully that doesn't happen to anyone else though. Another thing that identifies this as a houseboat is they do have the marine toilet, which is a little bit smaller than your average toilet. I guess not smaller, it seems actually about the same height, it just looks a little bit different. So I'm going to show the bathroom a little more closely in the walkthrough. Let's move down into the bedroom. Couple big important features that need to be discussed in the bedroom. The first, again, is the views. Because there's no one beside us on this side, we've got the outside spot on this side, and then the city behind. We've got views out each side, 2 windows on this side, 2 windows on that side, and then we've got the sliding glass door out to a bit of a patio back here. And given the right situation, I'm not saying this is it. In fact, I'll say this definitely isn't it. This could double as an ensuite because I've been on boats before and there's nothing really stopping someone from getting up in the middle of the night, going out the back and taking a leak. Not here. Don't do it here. You'd have like 40,000 people looking down on you, and I just don't think this is the place for it, but given the right place, let's call it a bathroom and a half. Okay? People are always wondering where they're going to put their clothes. They've got a place to hang shirts up here. You can see my hoodies up there with my backpack. Another one matching on this side. They've got 2 built-in reading lights behind the bed. I can't imagine a situation where I'll be using those. And then beside the bed, they've got a little spot here. I think this is designed to hold a suitcase, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Couple drawers below, and then I think this bed lifts up because I saw this handle right here. It's actually really heavy, so I'm going to leave that alone. I think the last thing I want to do tonight is go upstairs, fire up the fire pit, and just take in some of these Baltimore views. Yeah, let's do that. I'm about 99.9% sure this goes without saying. However, I am going to say it anyway. I was not suggesting in any way, shape, or form that someone take a deuce off the back of any boat, unless it's an emergency. Number 1 only, okay? Now, if you want to stay in a place like this, you can rent the Flo Homes on a nightly basis. You can check out their website for all that information. It is very fun. You know, you got the rooftop deck, you got all the views, you got the helicopters going through my shot. So if you're interested in doing something like this, definitely check it out. I think I'm going to wrap it up for the night, get into those parachute linens, and then we'll pick it back up in the morning for a little bit of a walk around and walk through the interior. Okay. Bye. All right, we are back and I feel incredible. I had what you call a 10 out of 10 sleep last night, which doesn't happen often for me, but honestly, I feel like I've been shot out of a cannon this morning. Not sure if it's 100% a result of the parachute linens, but I'm thinking they definitely played a part. I'm gonna have to look into those a little bit more for home. Are they made out of real parachutes? Nobody knows. Okay, let's talk about the house. So as you can see, they got two entrances on this thing. One on the back, that's out of the main bedroom. I have been instructed not to board from this side because they think I'm gonna fall in. Someone's probably done it before, I'm guessing. These two windows are into the bedroom. They've got the light wood look on the siding with the black trim. This window right here, that's into the kitchen. Another one into the kitchen, and then we've got the living room on the front. So you got the overhang on the front with the built-in lights on the porch. And this right here, I'm gonna back up and try not to go right off the dock. This right here is the money shot. You got the Flo Home logo there. You got the spiral staircase up to the rooftop deck, and you've got the wall of windows on the front. Let's go inside, take a quick walk around just so you can get a feel for the flow, and I'll talk about some of the stuff that I didn't really talk enough about yesterday. The first of which is the living room. So they've got this couch facing directly out, and that's because, well, I guess you got to view out every angle, but you've got that big window, sliding glass door on the front, TV over there, and the spiral staircase on the side, which is kind of a cool look. As I walk over this way, there's a look at the red boat. Not really sure its purpose, but looks kind of cool. So I did talk about the kitchen quite a bit, so I'm just gonna kind of pass through on my way to the bathroom. And here's something that I completely missed last night in this hallway. So if I open this door, I thought this was gonna be a closet, but this is, where's the light? A half bathroom. So you got the toilet in here, you got the sink in here, mirror. So what we're dealing with is actually a 1-bedroom, 1.5 bathroom, plus the questionable ensuite off the back, which I am not saying whether or not you should or shouldn't use, but you definitely shouldn't. Okay, here's something people ask about every time I tour a home, and believe it or not, yes, they do have it in a floating home. Stacking washer dryer right there in the bathroom. Couple house coats here, didn't use it, but they're available. Over here, little linen closet, which they have stocked with linens, a vacuum, other cleaning supplies, right beside the tile shower. So this thing runs hot, which I like. You got the rainfall head, probably stood there for 25 minutes this morning. You got the detachable one over there, and a little inset for the shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. All right. We already had a look at the marine toilet right there, and the vanity is open underneath with baskets for towels and other stuff. Above, you got a little bit of space for your things on either side of the sink. Black hardware with the mirror and more black light fixtures up above. Heading down this way, there's a look out the window. Seriously, views out every window in the Flo Home 1. You got the TV mounted over there. Check out the details on the ceiling. So that's something they've got through the entire home. And I'm gonna go around this way, get a look at the storage and the bed, and here's the parachute linens. You wanna have a good sleep, get yourself a set of parachute linens, okay? So, talked about this last night. I'm gonna continue up this hallway so I can get to my shoes and then go up to the rooftop deck. So there they are there, right by the front door where I left them. Just gonna slip them on halfway so I can keep this thing moving. We are heading up the spiral staircase. Hopefully the shoes don't fall off. Let's do it. The fire last night was really cool. Didn't stay out long because it's just me here and I get bored with my own thoughts sometimes. But here we are, rooftop deck. They've got it tricked out. Again, they've got the loungers here. They've got the fire pit area. Must have had a bit of wind. Kick that down. There we go. So chair, fire pit, table, couch, That must be a barbecue right there. Didn't use it again. And then they've got the full dining table over here. You can tell I haven't been up here yet this morning. There we go. That's looking better. Place for cold drinks. There's no parties allowed on the Flo Home one, but they've got a spot for cold drinks, so I'm guessing they'd let you get away with a little box social, but you can't cross over into full party mode. Let's just pan around at the views here. There's the Chesapeake. Don't know the history on it, but it seems pretty important in the bay here. So we've got boats all around, people running the seawall. It's a really cool area. All right, let's go back inside. I'm gonna wrap this thing up, and then I'm heading to the factory where they actually build these things. That's it for me here at the Flo Home 1. What a spot. If you ever get a chance to try one of these things out, I would highly recommend. It's a very cool experience. This is the point in the video where I usually get into the pricing, but I need to sit down with the co-founder Brian and get more information before I can even properly present that. So that's gonna be my next stop. I'm heading to meet with him in about 27 minutes when I check out of this thing. Hope you enjoyed the tour. It was very interesting to look around, and I think this is a great concept that could open up a bunch of opportunities in coastal cities, even if it's for full-time living, where living close to the water is usually too expensive for a lot of people. So I'm interested to explore this further. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.